Our test driver Ines Petri knows what to expect from a station wagon. Plenty of space in back. But she says the logo and the chrome dual exhaust tell you there's far more to Audi's new RS6 than meets the eye. Ines raises the hood to show us a 412 kilowatt V8 biturbo TFSI engine and says she's going out for a drive. With the push of a button, the engine roars to life, and Ines takes to the open road. The RS6 Avant and Audi's RS7 Sportback have the same powerhouse under the hood. Its 412 kilowatts or 560 horsepower makes the station wagon a muscle car in the guise of a family vehicle with flair. Quattro is celebrating its 30th birthday with this model. The Audi subsidiary has been in business since 1983, giving Audi series models that little extra in sporty performance and speed. Quattro's Michael Binder explains the car is special because it reflects the brand's history. He tells us that Quattro came into existence with the RS4 and RS6 Avant, and these successful cars are now going into their third generation. A look at all three generations shows how the sporty wagon has developed in the past 11 years, becoming more distinctive every step of the way. But the changes go beyond looks, with the engine being the best example. Now the station wagon is powered by 8 rather than 10 cylinders. Michael Binder says Quattro wanted to downsize this generation but keep the engine as a biturbo. So they put in a V8, giving the car 700 Newton-meters of torque. Binder says that acceleration is better in this model, reaching 100 kilometers an hour in 3.9 seconds. He also says the power unit is more effective due to cylinder-on-demand technology, which reduces fuel consumption by 30%. Nevertheless, the RS6 Avant beats a Porsche 911 hands down when it comes to the 100-kilometer-an-hour sprint. The car's specs are nothing to sneeze at either. Apart from the Avant's other attractive qualities, the manufacturer's fuel consumption figures seem optimistically low. Anyone concerned about climate change should try not to think about its CO2 emissions. The fuel economy technology cylinder on demand won't diminish driving pleasure in the least. At steady speeds, the car runs on only 4 of the 8 cylinders and without fuel injection. Aside from an indicator light, the driver won't notice a thing. And when it's time for some get up and go, the car goes back on all 8 cylinders in a fraction of a second. Our test driver says top speed is limited to 250 kilometers an hour in the standard configuration, but adds the electronic governor is set to give the Avant free rein to hit up to 280 kilometers, or even 305 kilometers an hour. Ina says it's not something to try out on a country road, but you can still feel the power. The Avant responds to the gas instantly. These shots were taken on another test drive on the open road. Starting at 100 kilometers an hour, the RS6 Avant sprints up to 280 in no time at all. The standard 8-speed Tiptronic transmission set to sports mode shifts through the gears from 3rd to 6th without so much as a pause. The RS6 radiates dynamism, even when it's standing still. The sport's chassis' stiff suspension brings it 20 millimeters closer to the road. The rear end's oval exhaust pipes and a broad diffuser catch the eye. Engineers managed to save 100 kilograms of weight by using lightweight construction technology, incorporating high-tech steel and aluminum. Broad side skirts and a roof spoiler give the Avant additional sporty flair. Quattro's Michael Binder says the target customers for a car like the Avant are a diverse group. He says the typical buyers of the top of the A6 line love high tech and want an exclusive and a unique car. Many are freelancers or self-employed who enjoy exclusive driving.
Die Gefallen an solchen exklusiven Autos haben.
The RS6 Avant's interior is racy too. In this car, there'll be no careless gliding along. What awaits you is a driving experience, and the car will subtly never let you forget it. The Avant is also fully equipped with a number of assist systems, including adaptive cruise control, which regulates speed by the distance from the car in front of you. And drivers can also choose from 4 programs. And if things really get going, the seats are designed to hold you firmly in place even while cornering at speed. But is the RS6 as much fun to drive as it is to look at? Ina says the leather steering wheel is a pleasure to hold. The controls and their fittings are all chrome-plated, and that piano lacquer and other finishes used in the car are top flight. Ina says the instrumentation isn't over the top either, explaining that once you've figured out what those few buttons are for, the car is a dream to operate. Our test driver sums up, saying the Avant offers superior performance that makes driving fun, but the sporty station wagon's emissions of well over 200 grams of CO2 per kilometer aren't exactly an environmentalist dream.